everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Everything is Crab. We are specifically trying to craft OP runs. Last video, the first run was getting there, but didn't quite hit what it needed to, where the second run we had is probably the strongest run we've ever had, let alone specifically trying for OP runs for this. So, okay, I think the absolute strongest you'll be able to get a run is you go precarious, and let's see vegan here. Okay, no vegan, so I think now we'll just go independent again. Which will most likely be what we will take every time, just because we are specifically trying to be incredibly overpowered, like that's like the point. I will try to lean into a different run each time, though unfortunately it does look like we are going to take Ruminant right out of the gate again. I do think Ruminant is probably the best for getting a run off the ground and making it crazy OP. Like, so I'm gonna try to avoid going beak, spit, and like the poison for this run, just because that's what we did last time, and we don't want to do it over and over again. So I think I will either try to make like a tank and spank build where we are just so tanky that like the bosses literally can't do anything. Or I'll try to do one of the predator attacks. I think probably the strongest attack in the game is probably antlers, just because, I mean, you can, okay, bro, like, could I dodge better? Jeez. Just because antlers scaling is so crazy. Like it is like, I think like twice the next highest scaler. The obvious case being that I think Body Slam is actually the strongest attack in the game. That's the one that does physical damage based off of your max HP. And theoretically, with Hump, you can theoretically gain infinite max HP. So it's one of those things where that is just one of those things where because it is one of the only ones with infinite max scaling, it's one of the only ones that is like, there is technically quote unquote nothing better than it, but you know that obviously is build dependent, right? So like, you know, if you have 50 max HP, I mean it's just going to be your average attack. Okay, we were just talking about antlers. Let's go antlers. I think because yeah, at common it starts at 1.3 to 1.5, which is like, I think common beak is like 1.6 to like 1.8 or something, so this is like literally double. I do think, and we explored this, I don't remember how many videos ago, but we did explore that I do think there is a little bit of anti-synergy between antlers and plating, because antlers does self damage, and the fact that the self damage from the antlers hits plating first instead of ignoring plating, and you might think, oh, why would you want it to ignore plating and hit your HP? Well, that's because of regeneration being big in the tank tree. So you would want it to hit your health and not your plating, because then you can regenerate your health while keeping your plating. So I think that would be a good change for it if they were open to it. But I don't think it's gonna happen. I think it's one of those things where it's like kind of having your cake and eating it too, you know? Like, it's okay, not only is it like one of the strongest attacks, but then it's just like completely beneficial basically if you have a bunch of regen. So it's one of those like, yes, obviously it would be freaking ridiculous, but you know, maybe they don't want things to be that like overtly ridiculous. But it's hard to say. Amusing? I don't think I've ever seen amusing. Oh, +1 charmed target. Huh. That is strange. I also think it's really funny that the iframes that you get after you level up counts for the self damage if you use the attack like right away from leveling up. I mean, it makes sense. It's just one of those funny things. Okay, level 17 into Crabberoo. I don't want to take this because I don't want to lose imposing. I'll just take this. 16 damage actually isn't that great right now. It is, I guess it is common. We've seen muscle tissue a few times, but it's been common and we haven't picked it up. So I don't think that's like that big of a deal. No effects. Okay, I want to get over here because I want to make sure this doesn't get destroyed when the boss arena spawns. Oh, and I think it might have. I don't know why I favor. I don't know why I favor always going to Crabberoo's left side first. Like, I don't think Crabberoo does one side more than the other for their first attack, but I always seem to go to that side, and I don't know why. Okay. Oh, it is so weird not having the massive cooldown like we had last time. Because the massive cooldown we had last time, we attacked so fast, and now I actually have to wait to attack. It's funny. Come here. Yes, let's level up antlers. Could you... Bro, get back here. There you go. We are definitely going to need to see muscle tissue sooner rather than later, because if we don't get any strength scaling, this run is not going to survive, even with antlers being a very strong attack. So, do we level up more mass? Because it does give physical, or do we wait for muscle tissue? Let's level it up. I think we need the physical now. Okay. Let's see, do we have nomadic or anything? No, so we don't need to be like... Not that you want to ignore points of interest or anything, but... Okay, chonky as well. Not having seen Hump is a little unfortunate. Oh, and I guess that could also be seen as the... Oh, perfect. That could also be seen as the reason why Antlers doesn't hit your HP first, because Hump is specifically when you eat healing food at max health, you gain max health. So Antlers could have an anti-synergy with Hump. I think that's a little... Well, speaking of which, I think it's a little irrelevant just because, like, you can get so much regeneration that I don't think it really matters. And, if you didn't know, for Hump, you only have to eat the healing food, and there's Body Slam. You only have to eat the healing food as like the last tick to gain the HP. So food heals for 5, at least the common food does. I don't know if it goes up. The food heals for 5. So if you have if you're missing 4 HP, the last tick that you eat it will be at max HP, and that will count as the heal. Like that will count as what is needed to give you the max HP. So yeah, we're doing pretty good. It's nice to get the OP run on the first run. I mean, size and max HP is amazing, but honestly, I think for right now, the scaling for feeding distance is crazy. And see, we're kind of having one of these runs where there's either a lot of enemies or no enemies. Huh, it's raining in this little forest biome by itself. That's fun. I really like that. I think this game has so many like unique charms and stuff that is just like, you can tell these guys really wanted to make this game, really liked the game. Like, it wasn't just something they just like haphazardly did just to try to make a quick buck. Like, it is like, this is absolutely fantastic. I would definitely recommend anyone who's like seen some of my videos or any of the videos from people to seriously consider getting this game. I think excuse me. I think supporting indie devs, I think, is just like so good right now, just with how AAA companies and stuff are treating its customers and stuff. It's, you know, not to be too preachy about anti-AAA. I mean, I still buy AAA games as long as they're good and, you know, the companies aren't being like cringe, you know. So not to say like, oh, I'm above getting a AAA game, but it's yeah, small developers that make great games should be supported at like all costs. Can you get back here? Oof, I don't want to take antlers yet because I want to level it up more. I want to if nothing else, I want to get to legendary antlers. You know, legendary body slam's probably better since we're HP scaling right now, but because let's see, I'm still doing about 10 or 20% more damage with antlers at the moment than body slam, but body slam is going to slowly catch up. Okay, Shellefant. Shellefant should be no problem. Famous last words, though. Nomadic is good. So we have some decent senses, but the spawn for the points of interest are kind of weird. Oh, thank you for the food, my friend. Okay, now we'll take Alpha, because it'll increase our size and stuff. Honestly, how much damage does this guy do? Not that much, you know what? We're just gonna sit here and just slam into him. Yeah. I think I'll get Forager, because Forager means more healing food means more max HP. I definitely thought about leveling up Body Slam there, but I kind of want to go Legendary Antlers. Ooh, double Spicy Mushroom. Increase damage during the daytime, but increase it at nighttime. I think unfortunately with how the day-night cycle is going to go, I think I'm going to be fighting Aquacon them at night, but you know what? 20% increased damage is a lot. Like a lot. Like that is a very significant amount of damage. Yeah. 40%. I mean, that is crazy. Like, what are we hitting right now? Oh, thank you for the food, my friend. Let's see. We are hitting 61. I mean, that's pretty good. Oh, well, that might have counted as a nighttime attack because it was right as it was going to nighttime. Sprint, huh? What's our movement speed looking like? We do have increased movement speed. Sure, why not? Wow, if we would have been going a social run, I mean, this might have been crazy. I think we have +3 charmed targets right now. Max charmed allies 5, cap 12. Okay, so what that to me, that reads like we can charm up to 5 at once. Honestly, I'll do legendary nomadic here. Yes, yes. Okay, let's see one of the ones we want to level up. You know what? Hump is great. We definitely want to level up Hump. 4 HP. I feel like that's buffed. I feel like I remember Max H Legendary Hump being I feel like I remember Legendary Hump at level 3 being like 3 HP. Scavenger. Huh. Yeah, I definitely do notice us doing significantly less damage at night, which I mean is, you know, was the point. That's why we took it, so we could be stronger during the day. And hopefully, we're daytime for the boss. Poisonous plus medicinal. Sure. It should even out, and we do have regeneration, so like, whatever. Ooh, legendary fruit. Let's take the last level of this. Man, you know your high level when a legendary fruit only gives you like half a level. Yeah, I like leveling up Forager. We're getting really close. We're getting really close to oh, finally. What was I saying? We're getting really close to I don't remember. Whoops. Brain go bye-bye. Yeah, we'll take Chonky. Yeah, this would be crazy. To be able to charm 7 maxed allies at once is like wild. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. We're getting very close to Body Slam being better than Antlers. I mean, I probably should take Legs, but we haven't seen Antler in so long that I want to level it up here and take it. Stinging plus delicious, that's fine. Hallucinogenic is so wild. Okay. I mean, it's technically no negatives other than making the video really weird, so I guess there's no reason not to take it. Let's see. Oh, taking a spicy mushroom in the desert's kind of probably not a good idea, but whatever. Oh, now we see scales again. I was really hoping to get that a lot earlier, but you know what? We have a bunch of poison resist. Another amusing mushroom. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're doing 91 damage with antlers and 84 with body slam. So we're close. We're getting close. Why is there so many amusing mushrooms, man? This game was like this game was like, "Oh, no, no, no. You definitely should have went social this run." All right. Well, we're in a position where we could theoretically have a legendary antlers or a legendary body slam. Oh, and now body slam's doing more damage. That one level up put it ahead. Get some plating. Okay. And it looks like this is probably gonna be around where we end. Because Aquaconda will be spawning soon. Let's see if we can't get a few more points of interest here. I mean, honestly, I'm kind of upset we didn't see spines earlier. Because honestly, if we had seen more spines earlier, I might have attempted to fight the boss without the bosses without attacking them. Just to see, because I mean, I think Legendary Reflect is like 200% of the damage you deal, and we have almost 300 HP. I don't know how much health like bosses have in like relative to like the player. I mean, it's got to be like a lot. I mean, I guess we can kind of guess. And our unfortunates are our taking of it's not nocturnal. Diurnal did not end up paying off because we are going to end up be fighting at night. Oh, that is such a significant increase or decrease. I think one of the reasons why it seems like it takes so much more damage away than you would expect is because you're not dealing 30% bonus damage. You're dealing, so you go from plus 40 to minus 10. So you're actually losing 50% damage, which is obviously a lot, but I mean, we're very strong. I don't think they could even hope to beat us. You know what? Just because I wanted Legendary Antlers, where is it at? We'll YOLO for it. No. Well, at least get maxed out antlers, at least. You know what? Maxed out body slam, fine. Yeah, so another great run. It was definitely, you know, we successfully made a super OP run like we had intended, and it is definitely crazy. I think it is one of those things that it is having all the boss evolutions is crazy OP. Like that is like the purpose of them is to be crazy OP, and it was really great. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you like, comment, subscribe, and have a great rest of your day. And I will see you next time.